I do need to complain for a second because I got cucked, I got raped, as one would say. Um, I was trying to do a big stream, then my co-host, Dominicron, um, Ditello, okay, he decided to. Oh, I told him to talk to me before 7 and let me know if he was coming or not. And he's somewhere else. He's not here. He wasn't responding to me. So I got absolutely cucked. And now the big stream's not happening. Now this is going on.
I'm gonna get pissed off.
What?
How do you fucking make messages specifically full screen
Messages full screen? I don't think you can do that.
on Instagram?
Wait. Can you share your screen with me?
Oh shit, I forgot. Okay.
Uh, yeah, I think this is just how it is. This is always how it's been for me. Now it says you just need to on the recording.
All of these accounts are public, I think, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, plus on the recording, just block out the top area. That's not the Instagram because it says Civil Air Patrol up there, and you do not want that leaked.
Dude, why is this even on here, bro?
Whoa! I just saw some magic there. You clicked and it just disappeared.
Okay, so but fuck, dude, this is so dumb without Karm, bro. Okay. So, first thing that we need to go over is this is the video that I basically told him you have to say something now because it's kind of fucked.
Well, click on the video. Let's play it. Let's do this.
Both spoken to young.
Absolutely mute cucked. You got mute cucked. It's over.
So the young cloud is. I never would have expected. Since posting my second. So the young cloud is taking a turn that I never would have expected. Since posting my second video, I've both spoken to young Cloudy and multiple people that have also dealt with exact similar situations. We're talking about creators with 88,000 followers that are telling me they've had horrible.
By the way, this guy who made this video said that he would be on here, and I can pull up the DM, and he is not responding.
See, we're getting cucked by everyone. Nobody's coming on. Everybody who said that they would come on is not coming on. Nobody's coming on. So, but yes.
Basically, he's being really dumb and mean and retarded to Sleepy Puppy, who's kind of funny, basically. And that's like the whole thing going on right now, but we'll get into the real shit soon.
Interactions with this person just because they told them a future press. And there's a clear timeline that shows a repetition of this behavior from this person. And in their own words, they have an ego. They believe their ego is going to help the underground. It's going to make them go further. And I guess in a sense they might be right. But the problem is that you're also hurting people, regardless if it's their feelings, regardless if you're not paying them, or
if you're falsely accusing somebody of being a PDF file.
Before we get into that,
what? Was that good?
Before we get into all this, he literally will say soon his ego is justified, and he's like,
don't say anything.
All this shit, like, this is real. So basically everything in this video is correct and is not a lie. He's saying everything right.
If you watched my last video, then you're well aware that I made the accusation that young Cloudy was still working with the person that he accused of being a PDF file. Well, I have since talked to that person in a VC on my own accord and got their side of the story. And I can comfortably say with my right hand on my chest that I believe this person is innocent. I don't have any proof. Right there.
And then he says he was talking to 15-year-olds on Discord saying, I think they're predator catchers, and that is not true. This is not how it went.
And you said, okay, yeah, that's what Trip said. So you were at this time you were corroborating what they were, that you were,
yes, exactly.
You agreed with it.
Exactly.
Alright, so basically, me and Cloudy, I met him off Instagram. I saw his content. I'm like, damn, okay, man's, you know, making some decent music, yada, yada, yada. Man, sending videos of him with a gun with a drum mag.
And then just went on a tirade about how I'm a predator with no
Proof, rhyme, reason, nothing. And then man
Oh shit! Oh my! One of my favorite things just came up, but I can't even pull it up. He sent like this big ass text that said, "If you ever do a show, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna execute you military style," which is like the most loser
So
way to
tough.
say you're gonna kill someone.
It's so tough.
It's like so
It's really tough.
dumb.
Military
This guy
style.
should-
This guy's
this
a
guy should-
gangster.
He should kill himself.
goes publicly on his story
that.
to defame me and all this shit. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Bought a mix for me. It was $100. He only
When
paid
was
70.
this? Like timeline?
Fuck.
Yeah. It was yeah, I believe it was like December. Then all of a sudden, man is like cool with me again and just wants to act like he didn't just try to deplatform me with dumb fucking hearsay. Yeah, there's not really much other than that. You know, you saw it. Nothing fucking
So I
insane
didn't know
happened. Not a
about
fucking enough
that.
to say
I
I'm a
didn't
fucking.
know that he went back and.
I don't think he did. I think that's.
Well, why is he saying this?
I don't
What do you
know,
mean?
but they're not showing any proof of him going back, and
But if he's not lying about anything else and he leaked all of his DMs to this guy, then I think that there's.
well, I don't think
that
he
this
leaked
guy
all of
probably
them.
has
Wait,
proof.
we gotta see because I didn't like this video goes so fast that it's very hard to actually see.
Well, it's whatever. That
So well, no, let's look and see if there's proof.
You can also show pedophile. Oh, Drew, no, Drew.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, Jules is still cool with me.
bro, I'm going to pay you. Holy shit! Why? I was never gonna scam you.
and isn't that after?
Oh shit! Everyone be mean to the really cool guy. I swear, I just want to talk about this. I just wanted to talk about this. I swear we just talked about this not even a week ago. Okay. Dude, it doesn't say dates. It doesn't show dates.
But the only way that this, the context that this is in with the
But-
story
oh,
and the way he
wait,
told it, this would
so-
be after.
This was 6 days ago, yeah. So, yeah. Because this says yesterday, and then this says 5 days ago. So this is either, like, it's between, like, 6 to 8 days ago.
Me right now.
And if that ain't enough for you,
Wait for the epilogue.
so the young Cloudy situation is
Also, he never released a part 4. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we found out that he got blocked and whatnot. I said, I basically told him what happened, and he said I'll make a response soon. And he said,
Well,
he'll
do you
make
want
a
to do you want to
response.
do you want to voice act? Do you want to voice act?
Okay, I'll voice act me. He blocked
Okay.
you. He said you falsely accused the guy of being a pedo, and he talked to the guy. He also showed that you sent a vid of a pistol and made death threats. If you respond, keep me anonymous. I also got to see how you handle this for real. But I don't believe in not allowing people to respond. Which all of this is true. I still don't believe in not allowing people to respond. Blocking Young Cloudy would be like a normal thing, but at the same time, Young Cloudy needs to be able to respond. Then you're Young Cloudy.
Make a response soon.
Ooh,
Isn't that
that'd
how
be
he talks?
awesome. Like, I'll make a response soon.
He said he's gonna drop another video about me, so I'll make one after he posts it, so I can just cover everything and end this. Please let me know when he does if you see it.
I don't know if I don't know if you're in the right or wrong about this, but it's kind of a pussy move to block you and not allow you to respond, so I'm going to probably download them and send them to you unless you have an alt I can send them to you on.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've had some conversations about it, and the situation is below me. Yes, I threatened to kill him. I'm a rapper. I don't really care. This shit's not gonna affect me. I'm a rapper.
Oh, I'm a rapper. Yes, I make death threats because I'm a rapper. You'll see this.
I make death threats without any information on this. Yeah, no proof about if this guy's a pedophile or not. But yes, I make death threats.
We gotta
yeah.
get into him admitting that he didn't have proof. So
Well, he did in that. No, he also admitted in that video he didn't have proof.
he did, yeah. So like, did you falsely accuse him? I dropped a song with him, and multiple people DM me telling me he was a pedophile. So basically, his friends were just like, "This guy's a pedo," and then
This
they
guy's
didn't have
weird.
proof. They didn't have proof, but I didn't need it. I had already blocked him because he made me uncomfortable. Which we'll get into that soon. I invited him into my community and dropped with him when I found out he was a pedo, which he didn't find out he was a pedo. He heard rumors that he was a pedo. And I understand not wanting people to get hurt, but at the same
posting about
time,
it to warn
you
people.
that's still really bad because then people are gonna automatically assume.
The way to play this is to talk to other people in the industry to let them know, or the people that you're around to let them know, so that they don't work with him. You can't just drop accusations without proof. That's
Yeah.
pretty not good.
Yeah, and then I did nothing wrong in any of these situations. Nah, fuck that. To be honest,
Just to be real.
To be real, he's weird as fuck. I'll send you our text so you can see for yourself. I'm allowed to say Zay is shitty at making music. Zay is the guy who made the accusations. Or anybody I don't like. It's an opinion. Hate on me all.
People hate on me all the time.
Yeah. You don't see me dropping 4 videos about it. I'm not with the drama. Yada yada. It's like this.
To be clear, I was one of the people hating on him so hard.
Yeah,
and I'm so
but
correct,
you weren't
dude.
public about it.
No, but behind the
also-
scenes, behind his back,
Also,
I was calling him
this doesn't.
trash.
I said this doesn't really matter to me because I wanted to move on because it was basically proven that he was in the wrong. I didn't.
Can I just be? I need to say this, that Shoe Nice in the DMs is in the corner saying thank ya.
Oh shoot, we should. I'm gonna show this our DMs real quick because he basically just followed me randomly. You trying to do an interview on Chudcast? No, and then he sends me his TikTok, and then he sends me a video. Which I already saw, which he posted on his story after he sent it to me, and then I liked it. Then he said thank you.
No, what you gotta say what the video was.
It was him. It was a free cameo. It was basically him being like, I like. He basically said, one of my first stunts was me eating glue, and cameos are open for like $5. That's like what he said. And then he ate another thing of glue. Oh yeah, $5. See, he even has it on his note.
That's epic. It's so epic.
But basically, then I said, you looked like a dick to some artist you talked about, Sleepy Puppy. And then he was like, she tried to charge me $175 for a BandLab feature. Imagine Kanye hit me up for a feature, and I was like, yeah, I got you for $175. Not the same situation, obviously, but I mog her charging me $175 for BandLab work is disrespect. I said, Kanye is bigger than you, and you'd be the one benefiting in that situation. I charge nothing. I'm not with that. She fumbled. But I don't care
is
about
Sleepy
this
Puppy bigger than him?
Yes, like way bigger.
Yeah,
I
so
think she has,
who cares?
I think she has like 70,000.
Wouldn't
So
he be
now-
benefiting in that situation?
Yes, very much
Yeah.
so. He has like 20.
Yeah, so
And
I mean,
Sleepy Puppy is followed by like every person ever. I think Jane Remover follows her.
so like I don't know what what the correlation was there at all. There was not really a correlation to the example he gave, like whatsoever.
And but now we have him making him uncomfortable. Oh shit, I gotta cover up that.
Yeah, you can. I'm so glad we did not stream this. We won by not streaming this. Oh my god.
Yes, sir. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. And then he's, I'm so lonely. I have no body, all on my own.
Isn't
And then
that's a song?
yeah,
That's a reference to a song. I don't know what the
but
issue was there.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Bro, my bad. I'm still on the phone." So he's being generally pretty chill. Then he's like, "With who, lol?" Elusix from what's it called?
Elucid?
Lucix. Uh,
On the phone with
okay.
Elucid?
Okay, Lamau. Today was our
Get it?
Today was our day, motherfucker. You've been in that call for hours, bro, Lamau. Hope that's going well. Are we boyfriends, lol? And he's saying that because this guy is like, it's our day today, and then he also apparently Young Cloudy told me that he woke up with like 4 missed calls or something like that. And then yes, indeed we are. Cloudy and Pillars Wattpad Adventures. Pillars and Cloudy on tour gone sexual gone rog in the hood prank, you fucker. That's pretty good. And I read that and I laughed, but I wasn't gonna like say that. And then he said, "My bad, bro. You know how it be. Not enough time in the day for real. It's all good. Just don't blow me off. Like if you're gonna say lock in, yada yada."
Fuck Nugget. Love
Fuck
you,
Nugget,
bitch.
love you, bitch. I'm not gonna stop loving you, bitch. My lock-in's been fucked since I quit Nick, bro. That's my bad. It's all good. Just follow through on the vision, homie. I have so many ideas.
That made him uncomfortable. This?
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna like say that was kind of dumb. But like
he's got to see how me and
you
Danny
can,
text.
You can even tell my doubt when like in this next message that I say. This is why I blocked him. This was before the pedo shit. The label told me they wouldn't take Kill Your Parents down. I want you to keep in mind I had only known him for 4 days when he sent those. We were not.
Who cares?
Joking like that. Yada yada. Shows me,
dude.
This.
Dude, me and Danny talked to each other like that like 4 days after knowing each other. Who cares? Does this matter?
Yeah. And then he was like, still working on some verses, but it's damn near finished. That's amazing. Also, if you need more mixes, shut up. I mean, people can read that.
Bro, I have no bread, or I would on my soul. We up this year. If I blow up, you're rich by default. Just off Kill Your Parents splits.
Because he was basically saying we should work together at some point, and then Cloud was just like, I don't have money. Yes, indeed, bruh. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. That's like the dumbest thing to send. Here's a screenshot of us working out a payment plan. I've never scammed anybody. I'm not like that. So apparently he didn't scam this one. And then I said it is reason enough to block him, I guess. You can like hear the doubt in the way I sent that. Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying that because I agree with
But the thing is he can block him. Nobody cares if you block him. The issue comes around when you pick up an allegation that has no evidence on this guy and then spread it.
And then send death threats. But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I'm not problematic. I don't let people make me feel uncomfortable or take disrespect. Also, yeah, I have ego. I don't know how that's an issue, but he talked about it a lot. I understand how it's kind of annoying. He's stretching it out for drama and views, or
I'd rather just talk things out.
Yeah, I've never dealt with it, but you did say some mean shit just because of ego, I feel, at least. My friend said he's going to try to work out a call, but I'm not going to name him because he wants to stay out of this. Now, this next thing, I did want to host a call because I was going to get clout, and that was, like, actually the whole reason. but I'm not gonna address it publicly. He wants attention, and I'm not giving to him. It's immature. Zay is immature. He's saying Zay is immature. Yeah, I did. I'd host a call if you want.
Which, by the way, you can tell just by the videos that is true. That is fair.
Yeah.
But Cloudy's also immature. All these people are children.
Yeah. If you can, he doesn't seem to want that. He cut all of my messages from our conversation about how I wanted to talk things out. I still have those as well on my computer because I had to make an alt because he blocked me. But you need a mediator to do this. I'm talking about a call. This has affected me 0. I don't care about any of this. And then I said so far. It won't. X threaten to kill people on the daily. This is when it gets good. Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm excited.
Keep going. No, just keep going. Keep going.
You're not X though, so he can do it, but I can't. No one thought X was cool when he did that because he's popular. I didn't, at least. I did, but also I was born in the trenches and I'm actually on shit. Other online artists do this as a hobby. This genuinely my lifestyle, and people don't understand that about me. He was a shitty person until towards the end. I agree. I don't think it's
Dude,
good,
by
but
the
it
way,
comes with it.
Dom saw this and he was like, dude, nobody thought it was cool when X did it. When stuff like that was coming out, even I in middle school, and this is what Dom's saying, even I in middle school called it corny. And he said X is corny. Why is this guy looking up to X like this? He's comparing himself to
Like
X.
the bad version of X, and the X who actually did kill people. The X who was like genuinely in a gang.
Dude, he wishes he made Look at Me, dude. Everyone wishes they made Look at Me.
I think it comes with it though. That's like a big thing that he's like always talks about. The version of the underground I fell in love with revolves around drama. I like beef, and I think diss tracks are cool. This is like actually like a 2-year-old. When I act this, it feels very in line with what I do. They're being soft as fuck. Cap rappers, I said that's chill, I guess. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a rapist. I just think it's kind of cringe for real.
It's super cringe.
I'm not racist. I'm not a mean debatable on the second one. I'm a good person, and I take this seriously, which shows in all of my art that I take this more serious than the others. I guarantee if I didn't have numbers, he would never have made a video about me. Thriving in drama isn't necessarily a good thing, though. I agree. I'm not the one posting videos, though. I'm not the one starting shit. Everyone was pretty chill until this and Dabo, which is the Dabo gender mover situation.
Yeah.
The only one trying to thrive from drama is the guy making a video, is a guy making me being a bad person his whole personality, which is such a lie, by the way, because, like, each day he posted a video, he would post, like, 8 other videos promoting his own music. So, like, that's literally a lie. Not the person trying to get in a call and talk things out privately and not posting about it. It was kind of dumb to make it all public. That was a dumb thing of me to say. I'm not even going to say, like, oh, I was trying to cater to him. I did say that because I was really wanting this. I think I was holding on to false hope because I really wanted to do the feature with this guy.
Well, to be completely fair, I disagree with it, but I can see where you're necessarily like coming from. Because there is parts of it that feel like him being mean, that sort of thing doesn't need to be public because who cares? Yeah. But the pedo and
that was
threats
kind of
shit,
where I was
definitely.
coming from. That's kind of where I was coming from, but the pedo shit. I was saying that also half to him about the pedo shit, but I still was like kind of dumb when I said that. On God, it was never that deep. I think he did his investigation well though for what he had. I agree with that. I mean, his investigation came up with a bunch of shit I've already talked about. I've addressed everything he said and provided proof for everything without making a big deal about it. I'm not with drama. I don't care about the pedo shit that's already been proven to me. I'm saying that I understand people saying you're annoying. When I said this, I was saying like it was already proven that he was wrong, but I wasn't saying that to him. I was like, I just wanted to talk about the other shit, to know if he was in the right or wrong about that shit as well. Yeah, I'm so cool. With that, I am annoying. It's also a very justified ego. That's so dumb.
This guy's music isn't that good.
And it's also not who I am in real life. It's a character most artists you see are playing a role.
In DMs?
Kind of. Yeah, in DMs.
Behind the scenes?
In DMs is crazy. And also, like, not many artists actually are. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
When you're threatening
Slayer-
people in DMs, is that a character just to get away with what you're doing?
Well, and then this is, well, we'll get into this later because we talk about how it's like not swag, and I basically I say I know, but it's annoying in a way that makes it easy to hate. What I mean by this is like I feel like the Kanye type of ego is like it's kind of funny and it's kind of swag, you know, like it's just like it's a thing, and it's sort of like that's a thing where I can kind of understand it.
Well, because also Kanye is not in character. He's not playing a character.
Yeah.
And people hate Kanye.
I know what I'm doing. It's intentional. Are you drunk or high right now? I was genuine because I thought he was actually like high because he's talking to me like this shit. And then I said, you're talking like Tana Mojo or whatever, trying to justify saying the N-word because Mac Miller.
Why'd you spelled Mojo?
You're comparing yourself to X, and that was like, yeah. You think it's corny. I think it's necessary for my motivation. What is he talking about? You said you're interested in the underground because of the drama. Yeah, I'm not with it if it's over stupid shit. I'm with diss tracks and real beef, not he said, she said bullshit. Which is
the pedophile stuff.
When we called later, also, he basically said the diss tracks he thinks are cool are when someone like rapes someone's sister or like kills someone's family member, and I was like, dude.
I like when that happens too. No, I guess the he said he is with the he said she said bullshit though, because he did that with the pedophile stuff. That's he said she said. That's directly like
I said, so you're like a gossip girl. No, that's exactly the opposite of what I said. You only look for the highest quality drama. And I was actually getting kind of pissed off, and then we called, and he was like, being like, yeah, I know you're not like actually disrespectful, and you know, but if real drama comes, I'll actually engage in it. This is not real. He said, she said, gossip girl bullshit. But why do you want it? This could be a phone call. Do you think diss tracks and beef are cool? I said, if they sound good, then I'll listen, which I'm basically saying. And then he said, yeah, same. It's all just songs to me, real. Then why does he want diss tracks? Why does he think diss tracks are cool? Why does he think they're cooler in some way? Why does he think they're on another level?
it is.
I don't know. It's so dumb. Then why'd you say you're only interested in the underground drama? Did I say that? Please show me where I said that, because I didn't. And there's that here.
Yeah, Dom, dude, by the way, when I showed Dom that's when he called you like the goat. He was like freaking out about that.
Oh, about me.
He was saying that
me calling him a gossip girl and shit.
No, for you saying here. Like he was like, he caught him.
I said I fell in love with a version of the underground that revolves around beef and drama. So when I act like,
and he called you the nickname when he said that, but
yeah, we don't talk about the nickname. Not only, I only do this for the drama. No, I only. I think he's saying I don't do this only for the drama. I get that, but
yeah, no, that was supposed to be a part of the other text. Though it makes sense in context with the other text.
Yeah, I get that, but that doesn't mean that drama. But doesn't that mean that drama is where you thrive. He said no.
Because he
I told
said
him-
because he did say he thrives in underground drama.
Yeah, that's what he said. Then we called, and basically we talked. I was
Just
very
just recount
respectful in the
it.
call. I was very respectful in the call. He was very respectful in the call. You know, he's a lot more well spoken when not in DMs, but from the way I was like basically saying you're in over your head, your ego is clouding your shit. And then he was like, "Yeah, I get that." And I was like, "I think you being sheltered as a kid like actually affected you." And he was like, "Yeah, a lot of people tell me that." And then I said, if a lot of people are giving you a solution and you're doing everything but the solution, then you should probably try it." And then
Well, yeah,
was
because
so
he's
shit,
genuinely antisocial, but there's a difference between like the antisocial that makes you like weird and like disrespectful, and whatever made him want to send death threats to a guy he was calling a pedophile without
yeah.
the facts behind it, and then sending death threats to people. That's not just like antisocial behavior. That's just like crazy.
And then I
That's
said,
inhuman.
and then I said he lacked media literacy in the way of he lacked knowing what to do in situations like that. And then I said, just a reminder to send me the screenshots and recordings. He's like, "I'll tell you, I'll send them tomorrow." "What's up? It's tomorrow." And then there's all this shit. "I got you."
What's up?
The reason why I said that was because I was actually getting pissed off.
Dude, we need to see the new scary movie in theaters, bro. It's gonna be so
Dude,
dope.
I saw the trailer and it was like
It's so bad.
the most offensive movie to date.
It looks so bad. We gotta see it.
Can I get the proof? I need to know to make a decision. "I'm still not home. When will you be home?" He sent me this shit.
Let's go over it.
It's the other. It's
The second I'm zoomed
Zay.
in.
It's Zay. They're talking. Essentially, what I'm saying is pick someone who's worth your time. Yada yada. I know it's not authentic
Records
to
for
me
whatever.
or something I'm genuinely passionate in when it comes to beefing or whatever. End of the day.
Well, do you want to go over all of this, or is it not super important?
It's
Is
like
this one?
kind of important because Zay
Because
did kind of
if
keep
it's
a
in,
lot of this shit out. Zay kind of kept a lot of it out.
I know, but if it's important, then we should read the whole thing. But if it doesn't matter, then
Well,
we don't need to.
Well, the thing is, I'll have it showing so that people can like read it in the video.
Well, yeah, but we're going over it, so we should just go
Okay.
over it if it's important.
So
Do you want to report? Do you want me to report or no?
So I'll read everything, and if I need a break, you'll read. Essentially, what I'm saying is pick someone who is worth your time, someone who actually dislikes you, someone who will go back and forward with you on records for whatever reasons y'all want. But I'm not that person at all. I block problems and people. I call them out if it feels right and go about my day because I don't need unnecessary stress on top of real life stuff I got to deal with. And I try to maintain respectful and level-headed through it all, because even getting mad isn't worth my time. I could have just went back and forward here and framed some stupid argument, but what's the point in that? I know,
because let's
it's
be
not
honest.
authentic to me.
Let's be honest. When he says like the I block problems thing and all that,
This
like
is
then
Zay.
why make the videos? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like stupid. That's
yeah,
like the gayest shit.
That
ever.
was where that like I still stand with like the not allowing people to respond is like so dumb.
Yeah, that's like the gayest shit ever. But whatever.
end of the day, I wasn't really looking to force something that wasn't there. If two people genuinely have issues, that's different. But if somebody's clearly not interested in going back and forth, there's not much reason to keep pushing it. I hear what you're saying. I didn't want beef. I was being emotionally immature, and I let my feelings get hurt by a situation. By a situation that wasn't real. I respect that you stayed level-headed through this. A lot of people would have dragged this out for attention or engagement. This is where I kind of also disagree with Zay. Another thing, because he didn't really keep this shit in the video. I don't think.
Yeah, and also, by the way, this is not just Young Cloudy. If you go through when we went throughout this entire thing, he is just like what you can see. He's an emotionally immature person. He is like a baby. He is a toddler with how he does this shit. And that's not just evident through this. That's evident through his reactions with that other guy, the person he was calling a pedophile. That's evident through his interactions with you. I don't know.
He was very respectful to us, and I'm glad. And everything. I think things are gonna change when this video drops, because I will be sending it to him. Because again, he should be able to respond. So I'm just gonna do that. But yeah. I'm used to getting egoed by people and assumed you were acting like that towards me without knowing you. I try to actually think through what I'm saying instead of just typing off pure emotion. Even if people disagree with me, I'd rather at least explain my perspective clearly instead of just throwing insults around with no point behind it. This convo already feels way more productive than most situations like this end up being. I think both sides just had their own perspective on things. I'm not really interested in forcing negativity. If it can just be talked through like normal people, whatever. That's dumb.
And that's like and the way he went about it, that's like fair. That's a fair thing to say.
That is kind of fair, except for the pedo shit.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying in this text.
Yeah.
Like what he's saying to this guy's fair.
I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions and assumed something about you when I didn't know you. Like,
Yeah.
You are obviously able to communicate, toxic person. Any ounce of toxicity in my body is for entertainment. I feel you. I wish I could say the same for myself, but I can't. I'm working on it. I don't see myself as a toxic person, but there is a very deeply competitive side of my art, and what I do. I like beef. I think diss tracks are cool. The version of the underground I felt same thing. I don't blame you. In a sense, I understand, but you gotta pick and choose wisely too. One, make the entertainment and drama good and worthy, and mostly make actually worth the time. True authentic drama is always gonna do better than forced drama. Okay, this is where Zay is being dumb.
Why?
Why is he like encouraging like like if there's drama then make diss tracks? Because like I think if there's drama then diss tracks are the worst way to go about it. Like we had a
Well, yeah, but he's
conversation
just talking about only make something if the drama is worth it. Only make something if the drama is worth your time. And I think that's fair. Don't like make forced shit.
Yeah. And as fun as it is to butt heads with someone, I get a lot of writing muse from some drama or a situation. Sometimes the responsibility with our platform or the hard pill we have to swallow is to be the opposite of what is fun to set president of what is right. Okay, so he's being smart again. Would have loved to hear your music. I would have loved for you to critique my music. I would have loved for any other outcome than the one that is here, because at the end of the day, this brings nothing value to the communities we are a part of, and it brings nothing of value to the mutuals we have. I don't care about ruining your career. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like at
It's the
that
same
point.
shit over and over.
At that point, if you don't care about ruining somebody's career, then like why make videos on it?
Yeah.
Let me see if there's something of value in here. Let me see.
I am a reactive person with a huge ego.
Use
I
your career.
genuinely believe you need ego to succeed is kind of dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's anything of value in here anymore. Do the other ones have anything of value in them?
He cropped the message I sent here out. Oh, yeah, that. He did crop, like, a lot of it out. Yeah, I see. Here's the stuff with him. It's basically him cutting him off because I'm not gay, and what has creeped you out?
Yo,
Because I'm not
I-
gay, bro. Being gay is
I
the
love
only way to live.
I love starting off a message to somebody trying to justify something you said with "because I'm not gay." I think that's pretty awesome.
And then Young Cloudy was like, "Bro, I don't like you. I'm using you. I'm cutting it off now. Okay, I'm sorry, and I wouldn't even mind making shit if we weren't friends. Like, I don't even see it as being used. I can understand not wanting to be friends. There's a reason everyone eventually does this, bro. You need to fix yourself." I
Him
mean,
saying that is kind of crazy.
I'm not usually very understanding, and I know I can be hard to talk to because it seems that way, but at the root of it, I'm always down to talk about things that matter. Yada yada. It's basically him being like, I don't want to work with you. I find myself audibly saying shut the fuck up, bro, when I read your text like almost every couple of days. You don't understand
Damn.
me or the brand. Neither does Trip. Okay, just tell me to text less because yesterday or the day before you said you didn't mind me texting, and I understand. It's that static kiss sound, and I fuck with that. I understand you not wanting to touch Hyperpop or other shit.
Let me read through.
Wait, oh shit, wait. And the ego gap, and the age gap was when I was in high school dating another high schooler, and that's literally so normal. Motherfuckers just want to be ignorant. Like, I don't know, can't even really call it an age gap when you're literally in the same school being 2 years apart.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my god.
That's so real. This guy's based.
He got Call Me Carson.
Saying me getting groomed and threatening to kill the person who did it is worse than that is crazy to me. Like, why are you even comparing shit like that? That's fucking weird. Oh, wait. So apparently he compared something to a person who groomed Cloudy. So that probably would have been the thing, and then I got groomed as well when I was... So he's basically... Oh, so he was comparing it to a different thing.
Yeah, he was comparing it to when he got groomed, apparently.
Yeah, but apparently it was so similar, I guess.
But yeah, Cloudy just misinterpreted
Shut
it.
up, goddamn. I don't want to be friends with you, bro.
Yeah, but the thing
Holy
is,
shit.
and that's like a crazy reaction because this guy was being like, dude, I literally didn't do anything. It was 2 years. And then he's just like, I don't care. I spread misinformation and I don't care. Yeah. Wow.
And then, yeah, the only bad thing was the death threats for me because I didn't read these at the time when I sent that. So my bad.
Well, yeah, because
on
you were
me.
just sending them to me.
Yeah. Because I thought he was going to delete our messages. I get that. I'm a rapper, though, so, like, I can't promise that's going to stop. No other rappers in the underground are sending death threats, bro. That's a horrible take. Who's sending death threats? Huh?
Well, and the thing is
wants
that
to make
it's
this
it's
money?
very possible behind the scene, but I would like to know which ones are. Yeah.
Also, you shouldn't do it even if others are. This is literally like, when like you do something dumb because your friends did it and your mom's like, if you jumped off a bridge, would you do it? If your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it? It's like
Yeah.
actually like that. And then he said, I don't care. And then I was looking through stuff and you said he groomed you. You said he
Yeah.
said
This
that
doesn't matter.
yada yada. And then he said it's all cool. Like, he's still very respectful to us through it all, which I'm
To
very
you.
confused about. Well, I'm saying to us because me and you, basically.
Yeah, I just don't talk to him. But yeah.
But yeah, let's try to force Carm into the call. See if he's gonna do it. Okay,
I don't care.
let's
You can do what
end-
you want to do.
We're gonna end the call right here, and then we're gonna call back in, and then because then it will continue ringing for him.
Okay. Well, if he doesn't pick up, I gotta go. Or we can call somewhere else, but
Yeah, we can go
Um,
somewhere else and talk about something. Oh, Carm.
Oh,
Good.
well then.
Yo, okay. We just talked about everything. We're gonna re-go over it now.
Well,
Okay. I'm in the whip. I'm not home right now.
oh shit.
Oh, okay. So
But yeah,
We-
go
we-
through it real quick.
we ended up not being able to stream it.
Well, basically, we
Really?
can just it's too complicated.
Streaming is hard.
What are you streaming
Um,
on?
We were going to
Trying to
stream
do
on YouTube.
Okay, so I sent if this is the video.
Yeah, it's difficult, but you can just go through like the important parts. We went through basically everything. Just
Do I have
yeah.
to up it, bro?
That's what I'm thinking. You got your bread on you?
Of course I got it on me, bro. But at the same time, like I don't want to, bro. Oh my god. Hold on a second, y'all. There's a predicament going on out here.
Oh,
all right. You can just call back when you need to.
Yeah, I might have to. This nigga's acting crazy.
You got it on you?
Yeah, I got it on me.
Yeah, come give it to me, bro.
You gonna run up on him? Hey. I don't know if you should run up on him with it.
No. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting out the car.
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What's happening?
This is dude over here acting crazy with his girl. He's like, it looks like he's about to swing on her.
Oh
fuck.
shit.
Oh, he's leaving.
Nigga.
He's chill, bro. Put that down. Put that down, bro. Put that down. Before they fucking pull us over, bro. Thinking that shit's fucking. All right, hold on. I'll be back, y'all.
All right,
Oh
Well.
shit! What the fuck?
bro.
What the fuck is happening, bro?
I'm so glad we did not stream this, dude. Everything's
This is gonna be insane. This is gonna like. What
I
the
know, but
fuck
the thing is-
happening?
The thing is, if we were streaming, that would have been on stream, and also we would have leaked a phone number. Everything would have gone so wrong.
Dude,
Oh boy!
I'm so confused.
I didn't even know he was with another person too. That was just,
he's in the car with another person.
and he was gonna go like he was gonna shoot somebody.
Yeah, he was like, "Do you have the switch on you?" What the fuck?
Well,
I'm so confused.
well then.
A guy's about to start swinging on his girl, I guess.
Yeah, somebody was gonna beat the shit out of their girlfriend, and he was gonna go threaten them about it. See, that makes sense for a death threat. That was happening right in front of him. That's the example of like a reasonable threat.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Carm lives in California. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
lives in California. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, okay. That's gonna be tough.
Oh boy. Well. Yeah, when he gets back in, just make it like do a short recap of the stuff that's important.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to generally go over like text and stuff. We can give him like
I'm
a
just
little
gonna-
overview and then just
I'm-
say if there's anything relevant, we can go over it.
I'm just gonna like scroll down, and when I see shit, I'm gonna just tell. I'm gonna.
Well, I'll
just be
I'll
like-
give a general overview of it, of like the important stuff, and
Well,
then if
he-
you want
so- something that he's interested in is the X thing, because I told him about that. So
to. What X thing?
him saying X did it.
Oh yeah.
That's-
But did he know it was over a false pedo allegation?
I think I told him that.
That's why I say I want to give a general little snippet of what the actual thing we're talking about is before we get into like the text, because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to give a hook, you know?
Yeah.
Damn. If he was in the car, he shouldn't have picked up. That was crazy.
I think it's because we called like twice.
Just text me.
January,
Say it's not
February,
good.
March, April, May, June. Wait, January, February, March, April, May. Okay.
What the fuck's your problem?
Well, because it said there was the call on March. In March, and I that was 2 months ago, but it doesn't say. It's like, oh, it's 2 months ago. So I was just making sure.
Okay.
Wide awake, getting 0:30. Yo, for the mixtape, I was thinking like putting like a Joji type song in there.
We can do that.
Like what?
Do you
type
hear
of
Gumbo
Joji would
freaking
we
out?
do, though? Yeah, I hear. Wait, but what type of Joji would we do? Would we do like Can't Get Over You?
Maybe. Dude, there is so much awesome Destiny content coming out, but he's posting none of it on his main channel. The fuck is this guy doing?
Destiny, I don't know. He's kind of like
Yeah.
Epstein.
Oh, this was the thing. Destiny did get unbanned off Twitch, then rebanned, and it's all Hassan's fault. There we go. Boom.
Oh, that's a title.
Well, no, that's me. That's me ruining my chances of being friends with anybody who.
Wait, why did
What's
you
this
like
one?
prepare? You like told me to like shut up so that you could say that. You like had to like prepare.
Just
Why'd
so I
you
could
do
cause
that?
something for us.
Why'd you do? You were just like, wait, and then you said that.
Yeah, because I wanted to cause something for us. I wanted to cause a. That's me stating that as fact. There you go.
I can't get over you. I can't get over you.
Stop it, dude.
And before I die, I'll bring the.
I hate your voice. Stop it.
Dude, I don't know. I think I've had one really funny Instagram comment recently, and it was the one that you replied to. That was good.
Wait, did you see the JPEG Mafia thing I sent you?
No, what was it?
I sent you a JPEG Mafia thing on Instagram, and it was a JPEG Mafia and his album making Charlie Kirk references, and that was like the beginning of a song.
This is tough.
He was like,
"Oh, JPEG
Dude-
Mafia, dude! I mixed
Yeah.
him up with Ski Mask."
No.
Yeah. I've already known about that, and he just like kept doing it.
"Get in front of bag, Charlie Kirk."
I don't know.
He would just say something, and it would be something about
Okay.
It would be like referencing him getting shot. It would just be saying some shit.
I gotta pee real quick. So if Carm comes in, give him
Okay.
the rundown, and I'm just gonna like cut this part out.
Okay. Oh my god! Whoa.
It was good.
He just left for a second.
Oh,
But do you know the general rundown of like what happened, basically?
nah, lay it down.
So Cloudy, he basically the most important. So there's like just general accusations of him being like an asshole behind the scenes, but I don't really care about that. Uh, the big thing was that one of the people he was working with, that was, I think it was like an engineer, was getting accused of being a pedophile behind the scenes, and then
Mhm.
he didn't even like check to see if the guy was if it was like false or anything.
Yeah.
He didn't look for evidence, and he just decided to send him a video of him with a gun and
Pistol
saying he
with
was
a
gonna
drum mag.
execute. Yeah, he was gonna execute him live on stage. Basically, that was his response to that.
Okay, that's fucking crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah. So
Yeah, with no
basically,
evidence, he just decided he wanted to send him a death threat.
Nah,
So
bro.
if you want to see the video where he did that, he also admitted to it in our DMs, which I'll show you. But in this
Yeah, I saw
video
the
right here,
DMs.
in
I
this
just didn't
video
have the
right,
context.
yeah. So basically, I said he blocked you. Gave him the rundown because I do think that it is kind of dumb to not allow someone to respond to drama that you set up.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said that he'll make a response, yada yada. Yes, I threatened to kill him. I'm a rapper. Which that's already dumb. That's pretty dumb. And then
That's ridiculous.
he said, I dropped a song with him, and multiple people DM me telling me he was a pedophile, which is like okay. People DM'd you. That doesn't really matter. And then they didn't give proof or anything, but he already blocked him because he made him uncomfortable. He invited him to into his community, and then he posted to warn people, quote unquote, which is like you shouldn't do that if you don't have any proof, because then people are automatically gonna jump to the conclusion. And
Yeah.
then, he was just like insulting the guy, and then I said I basically moved on because it was kind of proven to me that he was kind of wrong in the pedo shit. And then I asked him about Sleepy Puppy because he was basically just being a dick to Sleepy Puppy. She tried
Who?
to charge him.
Cloudy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I kind of understand the charging thing though. Like, I would be a little bit pressed because I don't charge personally for features,
Yeah.
but I know a lot of people do. So
Well,
it's really kind of common.
it's also like if a person's more popular than you, then it's like
They have the
they
right
kind
to
of they
charge,
have the
but
right to charge.
morally, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
getting like all like mean about it is kind of just, I don't know.
Yeah, that's OD.
And then I moved on, and I was like, how'd he make you uncomfortable? It's basically jokes. So you can see right here, I'm cutting this out.
Oh, let me watch the stream.
So I have no body, all on my own, yada yada. They're just talking about the feature for a little bit. He's like, I'm still on the phone. With Hulal, Luciix. Okay, I thought today was our day, motherfucker. You been in that call for hours. Are we boyfriends? Because this guy,
Yeah.
Young Cloudy, told me that he woke up to like 8 missing calls from this guy. So that's yeah. And then he said, yes, indeed, we are. Cloudy and Pillar's Wattpad Adventures. Pillar and Cloudy on tour, gone sexual, gone wrong in the hood prank.
Yeah,
Which is it's just a joke.
yeah.
It's like a dumb joke. And then he's like, if you say lock in, you gotta lock in. Fuck Nugget, love you, bitch. I'm not gonna stop loving you, bitch.
Oh
It's all just jokes though, and like either way, you can't accuse someone of being a pedo for making you uncomfortable. That's why I blocked him. This was before the pedo shit. He made the kill your parents with them. Yada yada, and then he said he paid him, which the other guy accused him of not paying, but he did pay the guy. Here's them working out the payment. And so apparently he did pay the guy. And then he said, yeah, he has an ego. I understand how it's kind of annoying. And then he said he called the other guy immature for making videos, which is dumb. And then I said I'd host a call, which was basically me saying I'd do that because I wanted to know the situation and be there while they're like mediating.
Yep.
And then he said this has affected me zero. And then this is what I was telling you about. He said X threatened to kill people on the daily, and then I said you're not X though. So he can do it, but I can't. No one thought X was cool when he did that because he's popular.
Okay, bro, stop fucking compare. You can't compare yourself to X, dude.
And then I said and then he said I did when I said no one thought X was cool. Which is crazy. And then he said I was born and raised in the trenches and I'm actually on shit, which is he's like a white boy. And he's never shot a person.
Yeah.
He said he told me in a different interview that he was sheltered as a kid, an interview that wasn't able to come out. He told me that he was sheltered by his mom. He could only play Minecraft on a laptop.
Dude, people from the hood do not do shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, the situation we just had, bro. I did not want to have to do nothing, bro. We lucked with that.
Yeah, it's kind of like it seems like he wanted to be able to say that, but he wouldn't do it on his own. He also didn't he say that it was going to be like that he wouldn't actually have done it. He wouldn't have actually done anything.
Well,
that he was just posturing, basically.
He didn't say that, but he basically said that he's gonna make empty death threats because he's a rapper.
Yeah.
No, that's not all right, bro. If he's gonna do that, he's actually gonna get shot by someone who's about it. Like that's just for his own safety. Hello. For his own safety, he should not be acting like that, bro.
Yeah.
And off of some shit that he doesn't have any evidence for either. It's just like, I don't know.
And then I said he was a shitty person until towards the end about X. And then he said, I agree. I don't think it's good. I think it comes with it, though. So he's basically saying that if you're a rapper, then you make death threats because you're a gangsta. Which is so dumb because his music is closer to, like, Justin Bieber than it is to, like, gangster rap.
Yeah. And he's just, like, trying to... That's that MGK shit, bro. Like... He's just gonna like ride the wave for a little bit and then go back to making like fucking pop music, bro.
Because that's what people like from his stuff.
Yeah.
No, people do like his
but it's just
stuff. Milk Rot did make more than
Milk Rot? Was that really aggressive though?
It was.
Isn't that song that's like I only came here because you said that you have drugs? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not gangster, bro. That's not hood. Like, he's not repping no sets. He's not talking about nothing.
Yeah.
What music would he be making where he was like, yeah, I just need to send death threats to people now because I'm on it.
Bro.
Because I kill people and I'm an hood.
We need a picture of him. We need a picture.
He bought a pistol with a drum mag for no reason. Just to like
just because he could.
Online.
Listen, bro. We need to get a picture of him. We need to like black and white it, make it all dramatic. We got to remake the King Von.
Dude, you
Yeah,
don't get it. He's
that's
X.
No,
That shit would be funny.
we can take shit from his stories. I don't have him blocked yet. And then he said, "I'm
No,
not a
you're
pedophile. I'm not a rapist." And I said it's cringe to make death threats when you don't mean it, which is so true. I don't think
yeah.
it's like that, because I told this to one of my friends and they were like, "This guy's sick," and I'm like, "No, he's just a loser." And then he said, I take it seriously, yada yada. I guarantee if I didn't have numbers, he would never have made a video about me, which is probably true because no one would, like, people don't normally talk about, like, random people who they meet online, but, like,
Yeah.
that's, like, the whole point of exposing you is because people might want to work with you.
Yeah.
And then I said, thriving in drama isn't necessarily a good thing, though. And then he said, I agree. I said it was kind of dumb to make it public, which was a dumb thing of me to say at the time. I don't agree with it anymore. I was holding on to hope because I really wanted to do the feature with this guy, but
Yeah.
I mean. And then I said, I think he did his investigation well. And then he said his investigation came up with shit I've already talked about publicly, which is true, but it's also, like, still bad.
That's what the point of, like, retrospective videos. Like, you can bring stuff up again.
And I said I don't care about the pedo shit anymore. That's already been proven to me. I was trying to move on because I already knew that he was wrong. That wasn't me trying to be like, oh, you're in the right about this. And then he said, I have a justified ego and it's not who he is in real life. He's playing a role, which is
Dude, that shit is not justified, bro.
It's also crazy about, like, you're playing a role in DMs, sending someone a pistol with a drum mag. Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. It's not justified. Listen, all that beefing shit, like, rappers who actually are about it get locked up for life every time. It never fails, bro. Look at the fucking stats. Nobody has gotten away with. So if you're gonna tell me you're a free man towing pistols, bro, you're just gonna get locked up. Either that or you're just not about it. You don't have any bodies.
Yeah, and he was saying he's playing a character in the DMs.
You don't have to have bodies to be a rapper nowadays, bro.
Yeah, he's just pretending to be a gangster for it. I don't know why he doesn't need to do this. I mean, like, what are, like, other rappers that you know who talk like this in DMs, who are like the gangster sending
I'll
fucking
tell you
guns?
right now, nobody talks like that.
People who I've talked to, even Young Cloudy was very respectful to us, but, like, all the people who I've talked to were very respectful even without knowing who I was or my age.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and then I was like, are you drunk or high right now? Because I was genuinely, like, I thought he was. Because he said, I know what I'm doing. It's intentional. Then he said, how is that relevant? And I said, you're talking like Tana Mojo or whatever, trying to justify saying the N-word because Mac Miller said it. You're comparing yourself to X. Then he said,
that's
I said, you think it's corny. I think it's necessary for my motivation. And then he said... And then I said, you said you're interested in the underground because of the drama. He said, yeah, but I'm not with it if it's over stupid shit. I'm with diss tracks and real beef. Which, when we called later, he said that the real beef that he's interested in is when someone gets, like, raped or killed. Which is like, why do you want that to happen? Why is that, like, a thing that you wish for? And then
that's crazy. Like, you can, that shit cannot exist. Like, that is not even, like, written in anything in my universe. Like, no, bro.
And then,
like, we beef with people we beef with, but it's not. We don't choose to beef. That's never, like, the case.
And that's his interest in the underground. That's why he wants to be a part of it. Is because of.
Then he should go on a fucking reality TV show if he wants to be all fucking dramatic, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta make the music first. Make them verses longer, bro. I'm disappointed.
And then I said, so you're like a gossip girl, and he said that's the opposite of what I said, and I said,
No, that's literally what he said.
you
Yeah.
only look for the highest quality drama, and then he said if real drama comes, I'll engage with it. This is not real. This is just he said, she said, gossip girl bullshit. And then I said, but why do you want it? And then he said, this could be a phone call. He said, do you think diss tracks and beef are cool? I said, if they sound good, then I'll listen, because like, and then I said, they're all just songs to me. And he said, real. Then why'd you say you're only interested in the underground drama? Did I say that? Please show me where I said that, because I didn't. And then I replied,
He did say that.
the
Yeah.
version of the underground I fell in love with, yada yada. Like
Yep.
literally, I said, he said, I fell in love with a version of the underground that involves around beef and drama. So when I act like this, it feels very in line with what I do. I don't only do this for the drama. And then I said, I get that, but doesn't that mean drama is where you thrive? Then he said no, and I called him, and he was very well spoken and respectful in the call, but he basically just said like, I started like saying like, I think that you being sheltered as a kid genuinely like fucked with you, because
Yeah.
this is not normal shit. And then I said, and then he was like, yeah, everyone tells me that. And then I said, if people are
Everyone's
giving
telling you that, then it might be true.
yeah,
It's
that's
an issue.
basically what I'm saying. And then
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah, it probably is. I probably do need to work on myself. And then he told me that he was going to send screenshots about his shit. He said, so I was just like, just a reminder to send me the screenshots and yada yada. And then he sent me the stuff. And this is all the stuff where he was like with the guy who made the videos. And so he was generally pretty respectful in these. There's nothing that we really need to talk about. This is where stuff happens. So basically, Snow, the engineer guy, is saying like, I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable. And then he was like, bro, I don't like you. I'm using you. I'm cutting it off now. And then Snow just keeps like being a nice, generally nice person. And then Cloudy says, there's a reason everyone eventually does this, bro. You need to fix yourself. Which is crazy for
Everyone
him to be
eventually
saying.
does this.
Yeah. So apparently he's saying like everyone eventually just like leaves this guy, and is telling him to fix himself
Yeah, no,
after
that's
he
crazy.
spread allegations.
And he's like, it's so dumb. And then he's like, I find myself audibly saying shut the fuck up when I read your texts like almost every couple days. You don't understand me or the brand either. Neither does Trip. Okay, just tell me to text less, because yesterday or the day before you said you didn't mind me texting, and I understand it's that static kiss sound, and I fuck with that. I understand you don't want to touch hyperpop, yada yada. The age gap. So this is where they're talking about like the pedo allegations. He said the age gap was when I was in high school dating another high schooler. That's literally so normal, motherfuckers. Just wanted to be ignorant. Like, I don't know. Can't really even call it age gap when you're literally in the same school being 2 years apart, which is so fair. Like, if you're like 17 and someone's
Yeah. No,
if
that's
you're like
crazy.
if you're like
An allegation
17
popped up
and
of a
dating
2 years age gap.
if
It's
2
it's
years
like
is nothing,
valid.
bro.
It's valid. It's valid.
I don't
Yeah.
think the drama is very valid. I don't think.
No, the drama's not valid, but like dating someone in the same school like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
just
yeah.
happens.
And
Yeah,
then
and
he
that's where the
said
pedophile allegation came from. The
that's where the
2 year
whole
age
Yeah.
gap.
thing.
That's crazy.
And then Cloudy said, saying me getting groomed and threatening to kill the person who did it is worse. Then that is crazy to me. Like, why are you even comparing shit like that? That's fucking weird, dude. And then Snow says, I got groomed as well when I was younger too. I was comparing it to that. So young Cloudy just like lied and was like, oh, so you're comparing it to when I got groomed. And then,
Yeah.
which just didn't happen. And then, yeah. So then I said, that's insane. And I hadn't, when I said a lot of this shit, I hadn't read it because I was just sending it to Tucker because I thought Cloudy was going to delete all this shit.
Yeah.
Cloudy said, I'm not with the drama. I'm not making a post, but you know the truth. Yeah, the only bad thing was the death threats for me. Another thing I said without reading it, which was my bad. I get that I'm a rapper, though, so, like, I can't promise that's going to stop. Whatever, bro.
Stupid.
I said
No.
no other rappers in the underground are sending death threats, and then he said that's a horrible take. Which it's like if other people
That's
are,
true,
then,
though.
if other people are, then like tell me who is.
Yeah. No one's doing that, bro, because nobody's like, if he wants to like actually be a fucking hood rapper, then he needs to join a gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know who's doing that, so I can know who to avoid. If anybody is doing that, I would like to.
Like the people I've dealt with in the underground that threaten people with pieces, like they get kicked out of the show.
Well, yeah, because people don't want to be around them. They're scary to like work with.
Yeah.
Those people are people you don't want to associate with publicly. Those are like
No,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
And then, like I said, also you shouldn't do it even if others are. And then he said, I don't care. It's like literally the situation where it's like you do something dumb with your friends, and then your mom's like, don't. She's like, if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you? Like,
Yeah,
it's literally
exactly.
that, and like it's like so dumb. It's so obvious. And then
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
ridiculous.
and then this is me asking about the grooming shit, yada yada. And then like even after all this shit, he said it's all cool at the end. So it's like I genuinely think like he has issues. I think he like
Yeah.
I think he needs therapy.
Or medication. It seems like
He look
it
he
could be like BP, like bipolar
yeah, he
maybe
looks
or
like
something.
bipolar.
Some
yeah,
shit
this
like that.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird to. It's the white kid who listened to like hood rap and then took inspiration is like, yeah, this is going to
Yeah,
be
but
me.
like that only goes so far. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's really it has to be some kind of mental health issue on top of, being isolated or from being isolated. Like, you don't act like that even if you want to be cool. Like, people will take pictures with guns and post them and shit, and that's fine. But going out of your way to threaten somebody, putting yourself in harm's way, like
And to
literally,
do
like
that
And also
without
like
any evidence of like what the person has done
you
when
just want to
you're
up
the
and on
reason you're doing
somebody.
it. Yeah, you want to try to get into something.
It's
You
like when
don't
I get my like I got my piece, right?
yeah.
I didn't tell nobody. Nobody knows I got one. So it's
it's
like
also
Because that's
like
generally what
shooting
you do.
it's what you want.
shooting
Yeah.
shooting can be like a hobby too. Like you can go to a gun range, you can collect guns. It's like not bad to do that. And
No, it's just threatening
he's
people without
literally
baseless claims is just crazy.
and
Yeah.
he's like telling he's like it's a character, it's not real. It's like
No,
what?
dude.
He's
Why?
looking for an excuse to play X. He wants to try to
That
be X,
seems
and he's.
yeah, that seems like a personality disorder. It's gotta
It
be.
definitely reads like BPD.
Because
It
if you're gonna
totally
say it's a
does.
fucking it's a character, then I'm gonna assume you have alters.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I don't know, but yeah,
yeah, mental
I mean,
health in the US just goes unchecked for way too long and then we get issues like this.
and
yeah,
like this is why I wanted to bring you on. Like I wanted you to know who you associated with and just like
Yeah, it was just a song. I'm probably not gonna do another one with him.
yeah.
well,
We were going to
he
do something
already
with him. We're totally not.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
Um
have anything planned for him anyway. It was just like a one-off thing. I really liked the song, so I threw a verse on it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
That
thought
we
isn't
were
no
gonna have a
hood shit,
party.
bro. Like, why does he think he's on some hood shit? Like, that shit free. Like, it's just like blowing my mind right now.
It's just so
he's
weird.
It's so
he said you
weird.
were gonna be on like Exploding Cat Party or something like that.
On what?
On a different song when we did the you. He
Oh,
said
he
you were
sent me
gonna-
something else, but first I wasn't like fully fucking with it all the way.
Mm.
And like I was fucking with the other one he sent me, the first one he sent me all the way. And now there's extra drama, so I'm just gonna stay away.
Yeah, he was going to. The thing is that this happened. Stuff started to like leak out like a week after we talked to him, and we were gonna
Yeah.
have him on a song, and all this shit started coming out, and it was just fucking crazy to
Yeah.
watch happen.
Oh, that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Because no, you can't. These motherfuckers been charging fucking.
Crazy. But yeah, thanks for keeping me tapped in though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
I mean,
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, of
we
course.
just had the most information on the situation, and then
Yeah, that's good.
we asked the guy who made the videos, and he said yes, and then I DM'd him, and he just never sent me his Discord. Like you can see, I'll show you the DMs right now. We're doing a stream. We obviously couldn't stream it. We're having Carm. And then he said, sure, send me it. Send you the screenshots of the stream when it happens. I got you. I won't say none. It's basically, yeah, he just said he would and then didn't.
Never did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for coming on, dude. We just we
I
needed
was
to get
curious.
someone
I
on
want
with
to
this.
know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because
Somebody you were gonna associate with turned out to be kind of insane. So
it'd be like that a lot of the times.